In the animal kingdom, love isn't just about attraction, it's about showmanship. And when it comes to impressing a mate, some birds take things to the extreme. Peacocks, the royal show-offs. Let's start with the undisputed kings of extravagant courtship, the peacocks. These birds put on a dazzling display, spreading their massive iridescent feathers in a hypnotic dance. But here's the twist. Scientists say female peacocks don't actually care about the feathers themselves. They're looking at something else. The number of eye spots, more spots, better genes. Paradise birds, nature's best. Performers. But if peacocks are extravagant, paradise birds are on another level. Found in Papua New Guinea, these birds don't just rely on their colorful feathers. Oh no, they transform into living dance machines, performing elaborate moves that could rival any professional dancer. Some even clean their stage, removing leaves and twigs to make sure they have the perfect backdrop for their performance. Talk about commitment. Bowerbirds, the architects of love. And then we have the bowerbirds, nature's most dedicated interior designers. Instead of dancing, male bowerbirds spend weeks building and decorating an elaborate love nest using flowers, shells, and even stolen human objects. If the female likes the house, well, let's just say the builder gets lucky. From majestic feathers to impressive dance moves and even architectural masterpieces, these birds prove that in the wild, love is an art. Love isn't always about romance. In the animal kingdom, sometimes it's about survival, sacrifice, and then even death. And trust me, some animals take commitment to a whole new, terrifying level. Praying mantis, love or death. Let's start with one of the most infamous cases in nature, the praying mantis. Imagine you finally meet the love of your life, but right after, they eat you alive. That's the fate of many male praying mantises. During mating, the female sometimes bites off the male's head. And here's the crazy part. He keeps going. His body continues the mating process even without a head. Scientists believe this actually helps because without a brain, his body focuses entirely on reproduction. But why does the female do this? Turns out, it's not just about being cruel. By eating the male, she gains essential nutrients, giving her eggs a much better chance of survival. It's the ultimate price for passing on your genes. Octopuses, the ultimate martyrs. Octopuses take sacrifice to a whole new level. After mating, the male doesn't just die, he disintegrates. His body literally falls apart piece by piece until nothing remains. Talk about a dramatic exit. But the female's story is even more tragic. She lays thousands of eggs in a hidden den and then she waits. For months, she stops eating, dedicating herself entirely to protecting the eggs from predators. She slowly starves to death, ensuring her babies have the best chance of survival. And here's an even crazier fact. Scientists discovered a deep sea octopus that guarded her eggs for 4.5 years without eating. That's the longest known brooding period of any animal. For octopuses, parenthood is literally a one-time event. Once they've done their job, their mission in life is complete. Anglerfish, the ultimate attachment. Okay, now this is where things get really weird. Deep in the ocean, where finding a mate is nearly impossible, the anglerfish has come up with a unique solution. Male anglerfish are tiny, sometimes 10 times smaller than the females. So when they find a female, they don't let go. Ever. Instead, they bite onto her skin and fuse with her body. Over time, the male loses his eyes, his fins, even his organs, until he becomes nothing more than a living sperm bank permanently attached to the female. Some females carry up to 6 males on their bodies. It's the most extreme case of clingy boyfriend syndrome in the animal kingdom. In the deep sea, where food and mates are scarce, this bizarre strategy ensures that whenever the female is ready to reproduce, she has a partner or multiple partners permanently attached. From deadly lovers to self-sacrificing parents and body-melting relationships, the animal kingdom shows us that in nature, love always comes at a price. Sometimes finding love isn't just about being strong or beautiful. Sometimes it's about strategy, deception, and pure creativity. Frogs and toads, the loudest wins. In the world of frogs, volume matters. Male frogs don't dance or fight, instead, they sing, and the loudest males get the best mates. But here's the catch. Being too loud also attracts predators. Talk about a risky love song. Some species, like the Tungara frog, even add special click sounds to their calls. The more clicks, the more attractive they sound. But the downside? These clicks also make it easier for bats to find and eat them. So every night, it's a deadly game of love versus survival. Seahorses, males get pregnant. In most species, females carry the babies, right? Well, not in the world of seahorses. Here, the males get pregnant. The female deposits her eggs into the male's pouch, and he carries them until they hatch. For weeks, the male seahorse nurtures the eggs, giving birth to dozens, sometimes hundreds of tiny seahorses. It's like nature decided, hey, let's switch things up for once. This unique strategy helps ensure more babies survive, while allowing the female to immediately start producing more eggs. It's a rare case where the males do all the hard work. Pufferfish, underwater artists. When it comes to romance, some animals use dance, some use color, but one tiny fish has a completely different approach. Art. Meet the Japanese pufferfish, the Michelangelo of the ocean. To attract. A mate male pufferfish spend days creating perfectly symmetrical circles in the sand. These aren't just random patterns, they're complex, mesmerizing geometric masterpieces. If a female likes the design, she lays her eggs in the center. If not, well, the male has to start all over again. Imagine spending days making a giant sand painting, only for your crush to say meh and swim away. From loud singers to pregnant dads and artistic geniuses, these animals prove that love isn't just about strength. It's about creativity and survival.